All right, welcome Triton Trojan fans. I'm Andy O'Hare alongside Triton senior Gavin Greer and the Hall of Famer Ryan Lemler for the Triton Trojan Sports Network. Tonight, the Blue Swish welcome in for the second game of this three-game homestand, the 2-0 South Central Satellites. South Central started the season with 3 road games, winning the first 2, and they find themselves here at the Trojan Trench. Head coach Wes Bucher has never lost to Triton in his first 2 years as head coach of South Central. On the side, leading our Triton Trojans is Adam Heckaman, 124 wins in his illustrious career. It was a tough night on Tuesday night with turnovers that took away from a defense that really played pretty well. Tonight for these girls, in my mind, they need to focus, play disciplined basketball, meaning finding a way to they need to find a way through the press. Take care of the basketball, continue to play strong on defense, and utilize those forced turnovers and convert those to points on the offensive side. We'll see what our Blue Swish can do here tonight on this Friday night here at the Trojan Trench. As I said, I'm alongside Gavin Greer. Gavin, what kind of things do you think we need to keep an eye on for tonight?
We need to work on our ball handling and passing. Last game we had 21 turnovers. That's a lot more compared to what Argus had. They only had 15. We just have to make smart passes. We have to keep our head up when we're dribbling. We got to shoot better. We had, what was it? In the game we shot 31.3%. Second half we started to shoot better though. We were shooting 46.7, but the first half we shot 17.6. We had one player that scored double digits, Taren Yates, with 12. Our main thing last game was defense. We had 15 steals altogether. We just had to keep relying on our defense, get us good transition points, and try to work our offense better tonight too.
There's a lot of potential there in that backcourt and things that they can do very well. So, I mean, they're going to have to find a way to really kind of get themselves turned up as far as what they need to do in the backcourt. I mean, if they get the ball handling, like you said, under control, that'll lead to the offense, and they got to find a way to beat this press. And I mean, you look, they allow about 38 points a game, and that's really good. But you got to be able to be just a little bit above that in order to really be good. I mean, South Central, they beat LaVille and Culver, and they're averaging 71 points a game. They've scored 78 and 64 in their first 2 games. And as we saw in the JV game, there's a lot of speed, and they're tall and they're quick, and they are they have a high basketball IQ. So, I mean, there's a lot of things to really keep an eye on tonight, and I think these girls can really pull out something, but it's going to have to come all together. The biggest thing, you got to keep your head in the game. You can't let a little turnover or a bad foul or whatever else kind of really sway your way of thinking. I mean, you've really got to step up and find a way to really keep yourselves going. I mean, you work as a manager down there, and you see the guys and how they work, especially in Varsity and everything like that. You've got to keep fighting. You can't just say, okay, this thing, and then that affects you the whole night.
You just got to stay confident and play as a team.
And that's hard as a high school, and that is hard as a high school player to really just jump out there and try to find just really jump out and try to keep your head in the game. I mean, it's tough. I mean, as an adult up here sitting, I can say all this stuff and go whatever, but I'm not down there on the court. And, and it's even tougher when you're a high school student because it's like things are magnified by 100. And, but like I said, there's a lot of talent on this team. There's a ton of potential.
There is. We have a young team.
And I think we got some good key seniors. I mean, Alexa's back from being able to play from the FFA convention, but like I said, there's still talent. There's still hope for this team. I don't think it ends. I don't want to hit the panic button just yet. I think, they're going to have a tough schedule early on, but they play a lot of games at home this year, so we'll see what they can do. There's a lot of things they can do. So we're going to take a break here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network. We'll be back after the national anthem and starting lineups. All right, there's our starting lineups out there for the visiting satellites. We're going to have Delaney Gall at number 24, Abby Tomlin, number 30, Faith Biggs, number 33, Amber Wolf, and number 40, Olivia Marks. Out there starting for our blue swish to tip, we'll have Abbey Viers, Lexia Hostrawser, Whytnie Miller, Taren Yates, and the freshman Kinsey Atkins. Those two in the backcourt are a dangerous duo. There's a lot of speed, and there's some pretty quick hands there to steal the ball. We'll see if we can. Biggs will drop it back to Tomlin. They'll play keep away just a little bit, trying to open up Marks down low. Drops to Wolf at the free throw line. Out to Gall. And we're going to get a timeout for South Central. That'll be West Butcher's first timeout. Sorry if I get a little distracted here and there. I got spoiled tonight. Get to see Warsaw.
Well, you've been off for a little while.
Oh, I've been off?
Tech support's actually doing something tonight.
Oh, he is? So I've been talking for nothing? Okay. Well, we'll take it. We got practice in. So biggest thing, like Gavin said earlier in the ball game, you just got to get that offense to kind of create some stuff. Like you said, they got to be better shooting the ball. They got to find a way to score that basketball tonight, and that looks good. I mean, there's a lot of speed on South Central. They got active hands, but you're really going to have to step up and do your team justice on them, turn that defense into offense. I mean, that's a strong thing to do.
From what I've seen so far, Triton's been playing a lot more patient than they did against Argus. They're not trying to force passes or force dribbling. They're making smart passes, looking for the open girl, and getting it there. Their defense is a lot better than the start against Argus, too. They're working the zone really well. They're forcing shooters to take contested shots like we just saw right there. Has good force on the miss. They just have to try to get buckets now.
And you saw Abbey Viers, like you said, had real good defense there, good shot defense in the paint. And like you said, that defense, it's coming. And they do seem a little more fired up tonight on defense. Everybody's hustles a little bit up. South Central favored by 2 according to John Harrell. Wolf will try a shot in the paint, no good. Rebound's going to go to Marks. She'll try to go up, but Kinsey Atkins finds a way and take it away. Well, the South Central regains. Tomlin's going to try a 3 straight away, puts it in.
That was a good shot. Did a good job getting her open.
Yates gets across. Tomlin's going to push her on the foul. Whytnie Miller to the inbound. Finds Taren Yates. Hands it back to Whytnie Miller. Gets it across. She'll come near side. Back to Yates. She'll work right side. Drives to the basket. She'll go up with a pretty finger roll.
That's
not
a good
there.
drive.
Right idea. So they kind of know they can get penetration there on offense. Just got to keep attacking. Tomlin to Gale. She'll try a 3 in the left side, and they're going to say she traveled before she might have stuttered her feet just enough to draw the travel call from the head official. Full court press now by the Satellites. You know, they're handling that pressure a lot better tonight than what they did seem like the last couple games. I mean, they're finding a way to – that was a good move by Cincinnati Yates. Now, see right there, the home run pass. Get one of your best people there, and Taren Yates puts Triton on the board. That's going to work out just fine. Head coach Adam Heckaman liked that one. That was – I saw him on the last time where she thought she had Taren open. She pulled it back. So we'll see what happens here. Gale down the right wing. Down low, high pass to Biggs, taken away by Kinsey Atkins. And she'll get tipped away on the way through, and Triton keeps the ball. You know, and that's one thing, like I saw everybody, and, you know, it was a tough loss Tuesday night. But, you know, this group, no one watched them play volleyball. I mean, you get to go to school with a lot of them, so, I mean, or with everybody. So, I mean, you kind of know what their attitude's like during school. I mean, this isn't a group that's just going to give up. And Taren Yates can't quite find her footing. And it'll go out of bounds. Triton will give the ball back to South Central. South Central leading 4-2 here in the early goings. Triton's defense really creating a lot of havoc for the Satellites. Taken away by Taren Yates. She wants to go to Miller. Waited too long. Not enough on the pass. Right idea, though.
Was a good look. She did it second too late.
Wolf to Gale. She'll go up, and Hostrawser's going to draw the foul. A little too much body there on the block. So that'll send Gall to the line for 2 shots. They're 1 for 2 on the evening. Make that 2 for 3.
Just looking to see if we could watch that North Judson game, but they only got it on radio.
Oh. Well, it splits the screen.
We should have asked them if they wanted to hire us.
Oh, true. Hey. Gall drops that one, and she's perfect from the line, and they'll go up 4. Yeah, Orion spoiled me on that one. You got the Warsaw game in front. So if I tend to lose focus a couple times, Gavin, you got to pick me up, buddy.
Okay. They're doing a lot better job getting across half court this game.
Yes, they are. And you can see the communication. There's a lot of active feet out there. They're moving. Whytnie Miller with a good fake. She'll work back to center. Drops Kinsey Atkins. She'll try the dribble drive. Back to Viers. To Taren Yates. She'll drive. Floaters up. Bank closed. Tips it away. Right idea. Biggs has got it. She'll give it to Tomlin, and now they're going to pull it up. 3:07 remaining here in the opening period. Top the key on over to Gale. Or Gall, excuse me. Tomlin. Marks down on the low block. Biggs thought about the straightaway 3, pulls it through, but she'll travel the way through. Took too many steps through there. You know, I think the NBA should watch. That's what a travel. If that was NBA, they wouldn't have called it.
Yeah.
Oh, that irritates me.
They let them get 9 steps sometimes.
9 steps, and they can't hit their free throws. Irritating. Kinsey Atkins now tries to find a way past the half-court line, finds Hostrawser. Hostrawser drops to Abbey Viers. She has a spot there. Yates might try to attack it. And we're going to get a jump ball call. It's going to stay with South Central. Right idea. I like the ball movement I'm seeing. I mean, they get this stuff. They get a little more confidence in that offense like that, really moving the ball around. I mean, that's going to translate to points. They just got to keep working at it and not give up just because it's not working in the first quarter. Doesn't mean it's not going to work 2 through 4.
Yeah.
Tomlin kicks over to Gall. On to Wolf. Working the ball around the top of the key there. Gall with the elbow jumper, and no good. Rebound goes to Viers. Hostrawser had it for a moment. Good job by Abbey Viers to stay with it. Kinsey Atkins to Taren Yates. She's going to kick on the burners and get past the half-court line. Whytnie Miller now. Goes over to Abbey Viers. Yates on the right wing is going to try to come on the middle of the paint. Kicks it out. Whytnie Miller in the corner. That's going to be a deep 2. Puts it in. Whytnie Miller's on the board.
They're doing a really good job of off-ball movement, too.
Yeah,
that was something that they were struggling with last game. They didn't get shooters open.
Foul will be on Hostrawser. Say she bumped her, but it kind of looked like she dropped her shoulder when she went to go in there. So no, so calls on Lexia, be her first personal. Soriano and Alyxa Viers will come in as Yates and Hostrawser take a break. Hostrawser with those 2 quick fouls. Or 1 quick foul, I'm sorry. Golly.
I thought she had 2. I have her down for 2.
Maybe I missed something. Knocked away. Wolf's got on the transition. Don't have numbers, but she'll try the floater. Banks open. They go back up by 4. Soriano with it now. She's a pretty quick ball handler. See what she can dribble out of trouble here. Timeout, Triton. So as they take a quick timeout. Gavin,
did you know TTSN is a volunteer program managed by Triton Athletic Department? Started in 2012 as an outreach for fans, the Triton Trojan Sports Network has strived to connect with those unable to attend events because of health issues or distance. It's our belief that doing so increases the likelihood of fans attending events when they're able. Keeping Triton fans across the globe informed of Trojan achievements on and off the playing field will continue to be our #1 goal.
So as Gavin just read there, you know, like I said, that is our #1 goal, and that's one thing we get we appreciate all the compliments and everything we get from everybody in the great feedback, and you know, we enjoy doing this. I mean, we wouldn't be doing it if we didn't, and you know, it's a lot of fun for me. I mean, I love sports, and high school sports is where it's the purest form of sports. Truly playing for the love of the game. There's no dollars involved. They're here playing because they love playing sports, and you know, just getting to watch a group really kind of learn that light bulb finally going off. That's why we enjoy it. And plus the folks that can't be here, you know, that's tough. You know, I mean, as a parent now, I don't know how I couldn't show up to one of my kids' games, and not that I couldn't, but it would be tough that if I was unable to. And you know, that's awesome. We're able to bring this to you guys. So appreciate everybody watching. So Soriano gets the inbound. She'll work it past the half-court line. Drops it into Kinsey Atkins. Alyxa Viers is a free lane. Tries to drop to Abby. She'll put up the bank. Not there. Right idea. With the putback and 1.
That was good.
That's going to be on Marks. That'll be her first personal. And that'll send Abbey Viers to the line for the N1 opportunity. Viers in and out. Alexa had a piece of it. Triton now trailing by 2. Atkins just out of her reach. Tomlin trying to go to Gall. A little miscommunication between those two, and it results in a turnover.
Really good job getting in front of, what's her name, Delaney. Make her think that she touched it, go out, get the ball back, and have a chance to tie it up. Oh.
And now a 2-on-2 fast break. Goes through. Nice job by Whytnie Miller to knock it away. Low pass. Triton gets the ball back on the jump ball. But, yeah, like you said, I mean, they're finding ways, you know. And Kinsey, she's that defensive presence. I mean, she just threw him off just enough to throw it away. I mean, that's huge.
South Central's doing a really good job at using their height against our smaller players. Force turnovers, get up close. Suffocate them, basically.
And that half-court trap, especially when you have size, works out really well in athleticism. And we're going to get a foul as Kinsey Atkins tries to get out of trouble. Foul's going to be on South Central. That's going to be on number 30, Faith Biggs. So Whytnie Miller to inbound. Starting 5 still out there for South Central. Soriano receives the inbound. She's ready to work past the half-court line. She gets trapped in the corner, but finds way to Alyxa Viers. And Viers will pull it away. It's going to be a jump ball call. South Central gets it back. So Tomlin now gets the inbound. She'll bring it up the court. Gets past the half-court line. 20 seconds remaining. Bules got it top the key. Back to Biggs, trying to find a way to get down low to Marks, trying to find a way to find the ball in the paint. Tomlin comes out. They kind of switch things around up top. Tomlin out, 5 seconds now. Kicks over, Marks with the up fake. Tomlin going to have to get rid of it in a hurry, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 8-6 is our score. South Central out in front. Gavin, who we have scoring well in that first quarter?
We had Taren Yates with it was a layup to start it. Whytnie Miller's got 2 points. Abbey Viers got 2 points. The team's playing really well tonight.
You know, and especially having a tightly contested first quarter like that, that really gives your defense momentum. And being able to then now seeing the offense really produce, that really kicks your defense up another level. I mean, you see it in football all the time where the defense be kind of like unmotivated if the offense isn't moving the ball. I mean, you can only do so much. And eventually, once the water level gets kind of at midway, it's going to break at one point, and that's kind of what happened Tuesday night. But you watch what this group can do. There is a lot of talent. There's talent on this team, you know. And, you know, we got girls that are kind of coming their own, but last year, getting that varsity experience as underclassmen, especially with some of the injuries we had last season, this group's going to grow, you know, and there's a lot of potential. You know, if they kind of they got to mentally be into it. And, I mean, they can't quit. And I know that group of girls down there is not going to quit. You know, I talked to Alyxa before the game. She goes, our heads are on straight. I mean, we're ready to go. You know, and like she said, we're not. And knowing this group, watching them play volleyball, I know they're not going to give up. And there's no way. And great teams like this and watching. And, of course, when you have a Swiss Army knife out there in Whytnie Miller, I mean, she's definitely a leader of this group. And she led this group from the bench last year. And it was a group that had such a great attitude. You know, that's a huge thing to have out there. So Whytnie Miller trying to get it past the half-court line. Stops, goes to Taren Yates. She wanted to jump to the pass, now had to pull it back. Triton turns the ball over. So we got a couple substitutions. Gall's out there with Biggs. Checking, Wolf's out there. Marks, and checking in is Novorosky.
And for Triton is Jaelyn Bules.
Yep, and Bules checked in after that after the exchange of quarters. Marks now on top. Gall's going to go, kicks it out. Biggs alone for three. Too strong, side iron. Rebound, it's a fight. Viers can't quite corral it, but it'll go out on Triton. Nice job by Whytnie Miller, cut off that inside pass. With a three ball by Gall, it's up, it's in. They now go up by 5. Taren Yates now, she'll work up, pulls it back, finds Whytnie Miller, kicks on over to Soriano. She'll find her way past the half-court line. And she'll try to go, and they're going to say double dribble. Kinsey Atkins is going to check in for Soriano. Gall receives the inbound. She'll bring it up the court. Finds Biggs. Novorosky, that's right. Cross-court pass, dangerous pass to Biggs on the far side. On top to Marks. Straight away. Finds way to Gall. Wanted to go to Wolf, throws it away, tipped away by Whytnie Miller. Marks corrals it. Inlet pass down there. Now Novorosky goes up, not there. Rebound, Abbey Viers. That was a good inlet pass by the Satellites. Transmission pass on over to Kinsey Atkins. Finds Bules in the paint. Puts it in. Jaelyn Bules putting some paint up on the boards there. Triton now trails by 3.
Jaelyn played well against Argus. She shot 100%. One shot, but still.
Oh, did it freeze? Checking in now will be Lillian Tomlin. She's got the ball. On over to Gall to Tomlin. Wolf with the spin cycle, not working there. Tomlin, quick hitter on over to Gall. She'll go into Wolf. Wolf will work in the paint. She'll try to use that frame. Banks open. 13-8 our score. Taren Yates receives the ball. We'll see what Triton can do against this half-court trap. Kinsey Atkins caught in the trap. And Biggs will go up strong. Whytnie Miller tries to get out of the way, and she'll get the N1 opportunity.
Does a good job to score, even with the contact.
So Biggs out to the line. And one opportunity, no good. Viers tries to go, tipped away, but nice heads-up play by Jaelyn Bules. Whytnie Miller on over to Kinsey Atkins. She'll kick it back, trying to work the ball here. Go off the foot of Wolf, no call. And Taren Yates will take a hard shot to the bench. Triton will keep the ball. A lot happening on that play. Yates now past the half-court line. She'll dribble through a lot of traffic. Nice job, tries to thread the needle there. And Bules, jump ball, does the two fight for the ball. It looks like Gall might have been shaken up on the play. She's going to come out of the ball game. So South Central takes over after the jump ball. Biggs with it, brings it up the court, over to Tomlin. Corner three, too strong, and we're going to get a fight under the basket. I believe the foul's going to be on Biggs, looks like, pushing off on Whytnie Miller. And it is. That'll be her second personal. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Doggone it. Things are all knotted up into Maryville, if anybody's listening. Kinsey Atkins tries to work back, but she'll go over and back.
South Central's doing a really good job at making Triton speed up their offense, make them not play with as much confidence as they had in the first quarter, force them into errors.
And with that trap defense like that, I mean, when you can speed it up and really kind of stutter up the offense, that defense can really do a lot of things. It opens up a lot of opportunities for them. Tomlin works over to Tomlin. Wolf, Tomlin to Tomlin. Boy, don't say that too fast. Tipped away by Whytnie Miller. Kind of an even fast break, tries to thread the needle, finds Yates. Kinsey Atkins alone for three, puts it in! Triton now down by 4. Nice three-pointer there by Kinsey Atkins. She's dialed in from long range.
That's a great job for her to read where everyone else is going, stay out from for three, where she's wide open to get that in.
It was nice. Good heads-up play by Yates to see she was wide open and just kind of let her give it to her, gave her a minute to collect herself, and all the time in the world she can drop those. Down low, Jaelyn Bules fighting for the basketball, and it's a fight for the ball, a jump ball. Boy, I love Jaelyn's
She's playing strong tonight.
Hustle tonight. I mean, she's real strong there. Fighting for the basketball. She's hungry, and she's going after that basketball tonight. Kinsey Atkins now. Here comes the full court press. Got to find a way to beat it. Nice job again up to Abbey Viers. That was a lot better. Whytnie Miller now with the basketball. Tries to go off. It'll go off of South Central, of Tomlin. Whytnie Miller to inbound. Finds Taren Yates. Goes to Bules in the corner. Back on top to Taren Yates. She'll go. Kicks it to Kinsey Atkins. She'll try a three. Banks close on that. Oh, good look by Kinsey Atkins.
That was a really good look.
Tomlin, she's going to try to take it coast to coast. Kicks on over Wolf. She'll try a corner three of her own. No good. Novorosky tries to go, but Bules comes in with the foul. Love her intensity tonight, though. Let's make sure you keep it harnessed. That'll put Triton with 5 team fouls on Bules' first personal foul.
Second?
Yeah,
she had the foul where she dropped the girl over there.
No, it was a jump ball.
Oh, I thought it was a foul.
Yeah.
Matches up for 5, though, with that.
Well,
yeah.
Okay, we'll go with it, Gavin. Wolf with it in the left corner. Fires it to Tomlin, not there. Rebound goes to Wolf. She finds her way through that traffic. Bules hits a fight for the basketball. Nice job by getting to Kinsey Atkins. She's on the fast break. Doesn't have the numbers. Smartly puts on the brakes. Finds Bules. On over. Whytnie Miller's going to try a deep 2. Puts it in! Triton down by 2. The Swiss Army knife is hit as on fire on all cylinders from that corner. Tomlin now. Tipped by Taren Yates. Whytnie Miller corrals it. She's on the fast break. Don't have the numbers. Smartly pulls back. Finds Yates. Thought about stepping into the three. Drops it down to Abbey Viers. She's in the paint. And she'll go. They're going to say jump ball. And there's going to be a full timeout taken by South Central. Wow, talk about an electrifying first half. I mean,
yeah,
it's kind of like a heavyweight fight. And just when somebody gets a little bit of an advantage, Triton comes firing back. So going down there, Gavin, is there a lot you would change down there as far as what's kind of going on, if in your opinion?
I'd keep playing how they're playing. They're doing a really good job moving the ball in offense, and they're doing a really great job at stopping the offense when they're on defense. When they're getting the press half court, they just have to stay heads up, know where the defenders are.
And that's the big thing. I mean, like, they're doing a great job against the press and the trap. I mean, they're moving the ball really well tonight, and that in a matter of just a few days and learning that and really kind of getting better about that, you know, that is huge what they're doing. I mean, and playing that style of basketball, it's tough when you're playing fast pace. You got to think. You got to think. A plus side with some of these girls playing volleyball, you got to think quick in that game.
Yeah, you do.
And for some of these girls, you're not quite running full court when you're playing volleyball, but yet you got to be able to think on your feet. And these girls have the potential to do that. And Coach Heckaman gets the most out of his players. And last season was tough, but yet he brought a lot of growth came out of last year, and you're starting to see that translate here to this year on the court. You know, like I said, was Tuesday an anomaly? It very well could have been. But this group, like I said, the potential runs deep for this group, I think.
I agree.
So that's going to send Tomlin inbound to Tomlin. The lineups are unchanged. Gall with it. She's back in. Gets on the left wing. She'll drive. Pulls up deep two. Not their side iron. Taren Yates tries to knock it away. Whytnie Miller comes away with the rebound.
It's a good job, Taren, to get it to Whytnie there.
That's smart. If you're not tall enough to knock it away, at least you can tip it around. That's smart. That's smart basketball. High pass to Kinsey Atkins. Pulls it down. Alone for three. Not there. Bules tries to run it down, and it'll get out of bounds. That was a good look by Kinsey.
It was. A good hustle by Jaelyn, tried to get to the ball.
Adam Heckaman encouraging her. Like he said, right thing. She may have rushed her shot just a little bit. It was a good-looking shot.
She had to get it off quick, though, if she was going to shoot it.
Yep, and she did a good job there. Gall with it on the left wing, on top to Tomlin. Works it on over. Really working around the perimeter. Minute 34 remaining in the second period. 2-point ball game. Tomlin with it now to Tomlin. They're really working around this Triton zone defense is really doing real well. Gall finds some space. Kicks it out. And a shot at the basket there by Tomlin. Rebound Wolf goes back down to Novoroski. And Triton forces the turnover. And giving Abbey Viers, it was a great stop. And giving Abbey Viers reaction with the scream there of happiness, I guess what you'll call it, excitement. Defense playing well tonight.
It's like a Kevin Garnett screen.
Hey, we'll take it. Nice reference. I like that. That was pretty good, Gavin. You know, not many people's going to remember him, and that's a shame.
One of the best defensive players of all time.
I'll tell you right now, that dude was awesome. Remember when he was drafted? I'll tell you what, man, I was a Timberwolves fan quietly. But, man, Kevin was good to watch.
He was.
And we're going to say a travel by Tomlin. She might have took an extra half a step on there. Whytnie Miller inbounds to Kinsey Atkins. We'll go back to work. Up to Taren Yates. Dangerous pass, but good job by her to come to the basketball. Whytnie Miller now. Team's definitely really firing on those passing lanes. No look pass to Bules on the left side. Whytnie Miller for three. Kind of a high shot up off the glass. Not there. Tipped away. Novoroski had it, but Tomlin's got it now. 33 seconds remaining. Tomlin now with the basketball. Comes up past the half-court line. Looking left down there. Knocked away by Wolf. Couldn't get a piece of it. Abbey Viers takes away 24 seconds. See what they're going to do here. Whytnie Miller back to Kinsey Atkins. Got to get across the half-court line. Tries to go up, but Novoroski takes it away. Gall with the quick header to Wolf. Banks open. Clock's running down. 10 seconds now. Got to work it up in a hurry. Yates, cross court to Atkins. Got to get it past the half-court line. Whytnie Miller's going to do it all herself. She'll drive. Goes to Taren Yates. Yates will throw up at the buzzer. Oh, that looked good. And that's going to bring us to halftime score, 17-13. Gavin, what's our unofficial scoring you got there? I'll go down and get it from Tim.
Yates has 2 points. Miller has 4. Bules has 2. And Viers has 2. And for South Central, Wolf has 8. Biggs has 2. Tomlin has 3. And Gall has 4. Wait, no, sorry, 5.
So there's your scoring. That brings us to 17-13 here at this halftime score. We're going to take a break for halftime. We'll be back as after halftime resumes here on the Triton Trojans Sports Network. All right, welcome back, Triton Trojan fans. I'm Andy O'Hara alongside Gavin, Greer, and the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler for the Triton Trojan Sports Network. South Central leading by 4 here at halftime. Gavin, you find any other stats there along there you want to keep mention?
Wolf has 7 points. Gall has 5. Tomlin has 3. Biggs has 2. Triton, our leading scorer is Whytnie. She has 4. Atkins has 3. Then Viers, Bules, and Yates all have 2.
So here we go. Both starting lineups out there for both teams. Kinsey Atkins meets Tomlin. Nice job by Whytnie Miller to come to her. On over Taren Yates on the left wing. Cross court. Tipped away by Gall. Kinsey Atkins keeps it alive. On over to Hostrawser in the corner. She'll work back onto Atkins' left wing. On top to Whytnie Miller. She'll work it over. Trying to find a way. A little bit stronger defense being played. Taren Yates alone for 3. Not there. Front iron's gone. They're going to run it down.
Good
Kinsey Atkins. That was great hustle. Off the foot of Gall. It's going to stay here with Triton.
South Central's really been trying to use their foot all game to kick it away.
So Whytnie Miller inbound finds Hostrawser. Tomlin's all over. Hands off back to Whytnie Miller. Here comes the trap. She'll work left, find Kinsey Atkins. Comes back near side. Back to Whytnie Miller, goes through her hands, turnover, and South Central gets the ball back. Tomlin now with the basketball past the half-court line. 7:10 remaining here. There they go into the third quarter. South Central seeing their first possession. Tipped away by Yates, but Tomlin gets a hold of it. Gall with it now goes baseline. Throws herself, shoves away Hostrawser with the elbow, and we're going to get a jump ball call.
Good job by Atkins to get in there and try to rip it out.
And that in there fighting, when trying to go in there and fight with that jump ball, it's really starting to frustrate South Central. It's kind of getting them rattled just enough to kind of get a little bit of throw them off just enough. Tomlin now drops in, and they'll go off Yates' foot. Inbound now for Biggs. Running out of time. Finds Gall in the corner. On to Wolf. She'll kick away from the elbow. On over. Finds Biggs. Back to Tomlin. They're going to work around the perimeter. Finds Wolf around the free throw line. Back iron. No good. Rebound Lexia Hostrawser. And she fights her way through to get that rebound. Kinsey Atkins now kicks on over to Whytnie Miller. Timeout for the Blue Switch on that one. So what are you kind of seeing there as far as kind of coming out here at halftime? I mean, the intensity's still there. What would you be telling them down there in the huddle?
They just have to keep working through the traps that South Central send at them, and we just have to keep trying to get steals. That's what's been best for us this game. Fast transition, getting an open layup.
That JV score was 50-8, right?
Yes.
You missed a couple points on the.
Oh, I did? I thought it matched up.
Well, you didn't get to 50.
Well, my bad. See, it's what happens when I touch everything else, when I touch things.
I'm not upset about it.
Oh, I know.
I didn't know what the score was.
So break the time out there. Whytnie Miller's out there with Kinsey Atkins, Taren Yates, Hostrawser, and Viers. Marks, Gall, Wolf, Biggs, and Tomlin rounding out the 5 for the Satellites. Whytnie Miller with it now. She goes past the half-court line smartly, drops it to Taren Yates. Down to a wide-open Viers in the paint, puts it up. Looks like she got shoved from behind. Kinsey Atkins, nice job fighting in there to get the ball. Gets it over to Hostrawser. She'll try it too. Not there. Rebound, Kinsey Atkins. Back to Whytnie Miller. A lot of hustle being played by Kinsey Atkins. Finds Hostrawser, tries to find her way through the paint there. Hostrawser gets tied up with the Biggs. And finally a foul's called.
Give a shout out to D. Heck, is watching from Tennessee.
Hey, appreciate everybody watching. I don't know if Michelle's watching. I didn't get a text or anything, so I'll just do it anyways to make everybody happy. So Danny, Caden, Jax, here's your shout out. I guess I missed Jax and Caden last time. They were very upset about it. At least Caden was. I mean, Jax can't really tell me, but yeah, he still thinks he's talking to blobs. Viers goes up strong, and he'll get a foul on the way up. Coach Heckaman liked what he saw from Taren Yates on that play. I guess my entourage is gone. Oh, boy. So Abbey Viers, she's back at it. Missed her first attempt of the ball game. Second attempt's up and takes a friendly roll in. Triton now down by 3. First to score in the second half. I'm glad you're writing it down because I can't sit and write and stand and write. So Viers' second shot, back iron too strong. Tries to get her own rebound. Tomlin comes away with it.
That was a good hustle. Try to get it back, put it back in.
Gall with it now. Stops. Kicks it back to Tomlin. She'll try a contested 3. Puts it in.
That's a good shot.
Found her in rhythm. Steps right into that 3. Works for them. Now they're up by 6.
That's her second 3 of the night.
We got a player down. Hostrawser tries a 3. Viers now with it. And then the officials take a timeout. Had a player shaken up on the play was Wolf.
Yeah, she's hobbling a little bit, but she's still out there.
Well, I saw what was going here. I didn't quite see what happened down there. Well, she must be okay because they're going to leave her out there.
She's been a big part of their game today. 6 points so far. Wait, 7 points so far.
And really working in the mid-range well. So Kimmel, she'll check in. Shot by Gall, high off the glass, in and out. That works for Tim Duncan, didn't work for her. We're going to get a foul there now. Looks like it might be on Abbey Viers, given her reaction. That's all right. That's Triton's first team foul of the half. Has been near the midway point. Also checking in is Bomar. She was very, very tough in the paint in the JV game. They won 50-8. Gall works over to Marks. On over. Finds Kimmel. Bomar in the corner. On top. Tomlin's going to try a 3. Got it again. Tomlin, their sharpshooter from the outside, finds the 3 ball yet again. Kinsey Atkins trying to find a way up. Finds Taren Yates. Nice job moving to the basketball. Up to Viers, and she'll try to fight through the contact. Go off on her knees. And there's a turnover. 23-14's our score. South Central up by 9 by the hands of a couple 3 balls. Tomlin now, she'll bring it past the half-court line. 4:37 remaining here in the third period.
Who scored that for us? I missed it.
Nobody scored.
Oh, I thought they passed it in.
It's okay. It's okay. Well, it went out of bounds.
Oh, okay.
All
I was
right.
trying to look at one of the stats.
Hey, it's
Lost
okay.
track.
It's tough looking down at that stat sheet and looking up. So we're going to get a foul on Taren Yates, be her first personal, team second. South Central hangs on to it. Here they go. On over to Gall, contesting in the left corner. Trying with that zone defense. Very tough with it. It's worked so far tonight. Gall finds Tomlin. She'll step into a deep 2. It's high arcing, takes an unfriendly roll. Bomar tries to rebound, and it's going to go off of her. And Triton regains possession.
Whytnie did a good job moving her arm just in time so it didn't hit her before going out.
Real good by her. Whytnie's a real talented player, can do it all out there. On down to Abbey Viers, to Hostrawser. She's caught in the paint, tries to go up strong, banks open for Lexia Hostrawser. She wanted a foul on that play, gets back on defense. Gall jumps into that one, not there too strong. Rebound's going to go to South Central with Tomlin. She'll pull it down. Finds Kimmel, almost loses it, finds Bomar in the corner. Drops down to Marks, knocked away by Yates. Kinsey Atkins takes away. Nice job to Taren Yates, the pass up ahead, and it'll go up off the glass, off the rim. It was a good move. I thought Gall was going to catch her.
I did too.
Tomlin past the half-court line. They lead by 7. Goes away from the screen, kicks it out to Gall. She'll step into that 3. Too strong, and Hostrawser get it. There's be a foul on Marks on the rebound. Comes in hard behind Hostrawser, so it'll be a loose ball foul. And that'll go on Marks. Be the team's third, her second. I really love the ball movement tonight by Triton. I mean, they're doing a real good job moving that ball.
They have.
They're moving. I mean, they're always moving. They're not standing still. Whytnie Miller with the up fake. Baseline jumper, no good, and Hostrawser tries to go.
That was a good drive down to try to take the mid-range.
Well, it makes sense who D. Heck is now. I got confirmation. It's Adam's mother.
Okay.
So Mrs. Heckaman is down in Tennessee watching tonight.
I believe she's her grandson's #1 fan, if I do remember right from last year's chat. Appreciate you watching. Also give a shout out to Marcel. Kind of miss her with was looking forward to get my pretzel from her tonight. Still got a pretzel though, it's okay. Never disappoints. It's always fun when Marcel gets it to you though. It's always good. Hope she's recovering well. Whytnie Miller now goes to work, up to Kinsey Atkins. Drops it to Taren Yates, on over to Hostrawser. Drops to Alyxa Viers. Viers trying to fight there, finds a way, kicks it back out. Yates gets it tipped away for the moment, finds Hostrawser. Baseline jumper, no good, too strong. She gets her own rebound. Tries to fight through the traffic. They're going to say Viers pushed her out.
If anybody asked for the Andy or Orion special on their pretzel tonight, no one in the concession stand is going to know what they're talking about.
Exactly. No one's going to know. I wonder if they'll write that down up there on in the concession stand, the Andy or Orion, or the TTSN special. Yeah. The TTSN special. Cinnamon pretzel with icing. Now, I'm telling you what, it is awesome. Save my lunch money back just to make sure I get one once a week.
I think she stole Ben Pretzel's recipe or something.
I don't know, but they're pretty good. Wolf finds a way through, gets a friendly roll there. 25, they go back up 9-9. Well, according to Danny, they're the world's best pretzels. Yep.
That was a good pass.
And Wolf puts it in again. And timeout's going to take Triton's going to take a 30-second timeout.
Wolf has been playing so well all game. She's up to 11 points now.
And that's the largest lead of the ball game for them, 11 points. Triton has not led in this game.
Real quick.
Yep. Making sure I was grabbing the right thing there. So Gavin, okay, a little bit of a run here. So if you're down there, you're talking. If you're a senior on that bench, you're a senior you were a senior on the tennis court, so you kind of know those moments when you got to kind of fire your team up just a little bit more. What are you telling everybody down there in the huddle if you're a senior as far as you walking out?
You just want to go out there, play hard. You want to get a big play. You want to make other team less confident in themselves and boost your own confidence. You just got to keep playing. Plenty of game left. You got a quarter and minute 49.
So I want to give Melina Butcher a shout out. Coach's wife there for South Central. We're glad we do this live. Appreciate that. Home with the new baby. So a lot of work to be done there. Understand that. Appreciate her tuning in. It's good to have South Central being able to watch us live. We're more than happy to bring it to you. So thank you for watching. Whytnie Miller trying to find a way to inbound the ball. South Central with a commanding lead, up 11. Whytnie Miller in the corner. She'll try to go baseline. Finds Alyxa Viers. Goes up, blocked by Bomar. And we're going to get a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Bomar. She was she had a pretty good game in the JV game. She's very quick, and I'll tell you what, she can really move.
Yeah.
That'll send senior Alyxa Viers to the line for an opportunity to 2 free throws. Her first trip to the charity stripe this season, and she'll get a friendly roll in. Soriano checks in for Taren Yates. She'll get a breather. She'll be out there with Kinsey Atkins, Jaelyn Bules, Whytnie Miller, and Alyxa Viers out there shooting the free throw. Viers puts it up, drops it in, so she's perfect from the line. Triton back down by 9. Tomlin's out there with Kimmel, Wolf, Biggs, and Bomar. Biggs in the left wing, down to the corner to Bomar. Wolf fights through traffic there on top. Tomlin tries a straightaway 3. Not there. Rebound, Jess Soriano. And she'll come in, and they're going to say a foul's going to be on Biggs. Head coach Wes Butcher wanted a travel call.
I think that's Biggs' 4th foul.
So Gall checks in as Biggs will take a seat. 4 fouls for 5 team fouls here in the late goings of the third quarter for the Satellites. Kinsey Atkins will go to work. Finds Whytnie Miller. Trying to shift that Satellite defense a little bit. Here comes the trap. South Central's played it well. Tomlin steps away, keeps the dribble alive, goes up court to Wolf. Through her hands as Soriano comes in, she'll knock it out. That was a good play there by both teams to keep each other from scoring. Tomlin with a really nice move there to keep the ball going instead of putting it hard on the floor there and maybe running a chance at a jump ball or a turnover. Gall kicks it on over. Kimmel alone for 3. Off the glass, no good. Rebound the senior Alyxa Viers. Kinsey Atkins with it now. Up to Whytnie Miller. 49 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Gets in trouble. Whytnie Miller to Bules. She'll drive. Pulls up with the jumper. Off the big glass, no good. Rebound's going to go to Kimmel.
That was a good shot there.
That was the right thing to do. Dribble into your shot, attack the basket. Tomlin to Gall. They're going to pass it back and forth, on over. Bomar in the corner. She tries to go down to Wolf, and Alyxa Viers is going to draw the foul.
That's her 3rd foul.
Triton's 4th team foul. It's her, like Gavin said, 2nd personal. 23.7 remaining here in this third quarter. 27-18's our score. Tomlin finds Wolf. Gall for 3, and they're saying she's going to travel before. She might have stuttered her step. She kind of like hopped into it just a little bit. Sometimes when you go to do that, I mean, you used to see Delaney Groves tap 1 foot when she shot. She didn't really jump. She tapped her foot and went. When you kind of jump into your shot and you don't release the ball, it's real hard. I mean, when you get yourself in a rhythm, that's what you want to go with.
Yeah.
It's real tough, speaking from experience. So, but it's been a little while since I've played. Don't think anybody wants me out there anytime soon. No, my wife won't sign off on it. Wolf now. She'll fight through traffic. Nice job by Viers and Bules. And that's going to be – Whytnie Miller tries the last second heave. No shot. That's going to bring us 27-18 as we find our way to the fourth quarter. The verbal support for our live broadcasts and videos by the Triton community and our neighboring opponents has been tremendous. Each broadcast, our volunteer team strives to bring a quality show without long commercial or technical interruptions. With the winter sports season underway here now, we would like our viewers to know the ways they can support our broadcast and what it goes towards. While our team receives no monetary compensation for the countless hours of preparation and travel, it does take expensive equipment to bring each game in spotlight. From live games to non-sporting events, even going behind the X's and O's, the equipment used requires subscription fees, occasional upgrades, and replacement. Regular season sponsorships and donations go toward equipment upkeep and expansion. Postseason support goes directly to the IHSAA in the form of broadcast right fees. If you believe in our mission and want it to continue, please consider making a contribution to the Triton Athletic Department, earmarked for Triton Broadcasting. Your continued support is very much appreciated. So, Gavin, they trail by 9 here going into the fourth quarter. What kind of things would you be, if you're Coach Heckaman, if this is your team, what kind of things would you be telling them to do down there?
They just have to stay focused and be confident in themselves. 11 points, it looks like a lot, but it's not. That's only like 4 shots they have to make, and they're back in it.
And a lot of stuff can really, watching the game of basketball, this is a team that a lot of things can change in it. A lot of teams can really turn things around in just a short turn. Just a couple turnovers can really just fire a team up, and they can go on a huge run. So we'll see what they can do here. Kinsey Atkins to Whytnie Miller. Yates checks back in. The starting 5's out there for Triton. Yates to Atkins. Finds Viers. She'll back down. Oh, they're going to say she drew the charge. Tomlin got her feet set, and she'll draw the charge. Wolf is out there. Wolf is out there with Kimmel, Bomar, Gall, and Tomlin, who just drew a pretty good charge down there in the paint. Nice job by her to get her feet set. Nice job by Abbey Viers to knock it back away. Nice steal there by Whytnie Miller. Kinsey Atkins with it now. Finds Taren Yates. She'll dribble into a deep two. Nice look. Too strong. Kimmel saves it from going out. Tomlin now with it. Here they go. Quickly on the fast break. Finds Gall. She'll fake. She'll go baseline. Drops it back. Nice job by Yates to knock it away. Hostrawser takes it. And then good heads-up play by Kimmel to knock it out of bounds. Whytnie Miller now on over to Kinsey Atkins. She'll drop it on over to Hostrawser. Picks it up. Back to Atkins to Miller. Taren Yates. Not quite on the mark. Goes up back iron. Put back by Abbey Viers. Is not there. She'll get a rebound. Goes back up strong and draws the foul.
Those two strong rebounds.
So that'll send Abbey Viers to the line. Sorry.
Well, I figured something froze up or something.
Yeah, it did. It was their fault, not ours. Bomar comes down. That's going to send Marks in. Very talented freshman. As Abbey Viers hit the first free throw, she's going to try that second one. Nice backspin, drops it in. They're going to call the shot off. They're going to say Abbey Viers crossed the foul line on the shot. Not sure on that one. Maybe I missed something. That's okay.
Looks like she's holding her head. Maybe her ear got hit.
So here we go. You know, it's a tough thing down there being the officials. I mean, it's tough. You got to be able to catch this stuff live action. Basketball, It's a lot quicker. You know, it's tough.
It's a good job first turnover.
So I'll tell you, I mean, I got a lot of respect for the guys out there running the court. You know, that's a tough job.
Mm-hmm.
Whytnie Miller drops back to Kinsey Atkins. On over Taren Yates. Thought about the three, head fake. She'll go baseline, goes up strong, and Tomlin's going to foul her from behind. And that's going to put Triton in the bonus the rest of the way out here in the bowl game. Trailing by 8. Taren Yates, the sophomore, finds her way to the foul line. See what she can do here from the charity stripe. I believe she hasn't got there yet tonight, correct?
Yeah, correct.
First one a little too strong off the back iron. Needs a little bit more arc on it. Too strong there.
That was a good try by Hostrawser. Tried to keep it alive. Yates almost got to it. Just a little short.
South Central taking it over, leading by 8 here at the Trojan Trench. I'm Andy O'Hara alongside Gavin, Greer, and the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler for the Triton Trojan Sports Network. Appreciate everybody viewing this ball game. Gall switches it on over. Tomlin's going to go through the paint, works her way through, and she's going to draw a foul on the way through. Looks like the foul's going to be on Lexia Hostrawser.
Looks like we're practicing our handstands over there on Lemler.
That's her third foul.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yep, I just threw up my shoulder if I did that. That could end badly. Tomlin back iron, no good. So Bules will check in. Abbey Viers will take a break, so it's Hostrawser, Bules, Miller, Atkins, and Yates out there. Kimmel, Tomlin shooting, Wolf, Gall, and Marks. As Tomlin hits the second one, they now go back up by 9.
That puts Tomlin at 10 points.
Kinsey Atkins coming out, fires over to Whytnie Miller. I like the addition of the three-headed monster of Miller, Atkins, and Yates.
Such a good shot by Bules. Back her way back into the paint.
I'll tell you what, Tomlin's got my respect. Pretty good ball handler. But Kimmel will travel on the play. We got to give a shout out to tech support. Said he helped us earlier, right?
Always been helping all along.
He's been helping all along. Well, he said.
Oh.
I thought he mentioned earlier.
He must have meant not here.
Not here. So, yeah, tech support's not here tonight. We only had a couple hiccups, but luckily it happened during the JV game and not during the varsity game.
Well, actually, it was during the varsity.
It was?
Yeah, it was at the very beginning.
Oh, yeah, true. Well, we figured it out. That's why you're the Hall of Famer. And so is, in my regard, the tech support. Back iron, no good. Rebound's going to go to Kinsey Atkins, as they'll now be in the bonus the rest of the way out. Triton's got to find a basket here. Whytnie Miller goes left, on over to Taren Yates on the left wing, up to the free out line to Hostrawser. She wanted to go there, but the defense shut her off. Kinsey Atkins has to find a place to go to the basketball, finds Hostrawser. Miller now on the left, right on the right wing. Finds Hostrawser. She gets an open two, puts it in.
Good shot.
They needed that bucket to lift the lid. They trail by 7.
They have made the lead more manageable for themselves. Well, not lead, but deficit.
Gall now finds Wolf on the inlet pass. She'll go up strong, and she'll draw the foul on the way through. She'll get the sure chance at the free throw line. That's going to be on Bules. Their second personal, team's 8.
Third personal.
Third personal. Shots up, and it's in. Up by 8 now. Her routine must work. She dropped both of those free throws. Kind of reminds me of the Jason Kidd free throws.
Yeah.
Kind of took his time. Miller now drops it on over to Taren Yates. She's covered quickly by Tomlin, trying to find her way through. And timeout for Triton.
That's a good timeout call, though. They didn't really have anything open to play off of.
So it's kind of trying to reel them back in with that 30-second timeout. South Central leading the way 30-21.
Still really close.
It's still close. There's still a lot can happen. Halfway point. You know, I like the intensity Triton's played with. You know, you kind of had a tough game the other night, and how a team can bounce back from that. They've bounced back really well, in my opinion, tonight's ball game. I love the ball movement, the intensity. I mean, just some shots. If some of these shots just drop for them, I mean, it could be a totally different ball game.
We just got to work on getting shooters open again like we did in the first half.
So Whytnie Miller to inbound. Finds Taren Yates. Finds Whytnie Miller. Up to Kinsey Atkins. See what Coach drew up here. Yates tries to go in the lane. Tries to fight away. They're going to say a foul on Tomlin. Trying to fight there to get the ball for a jump ball. So Yates now with the 1-on-1 opportunity. Shots up and doesn't take a friendly roll. So it's going to go down to the other end now.
That's Jalen's fourth.
So she's in foul trouble. And that means Abbey Viers might be checking in for her. Marks to the line for the 1-on-1 opportunity. First shot is live. Shots up. And off the side iron, no good. Rebound Hostrawser. They're going to say she traveled to get knocked down. She hit the deck pretty hard there.
I was pretty sure that was a foul there. Only reason she fell was because of contact.
I mean, she didn't fall on her own.
Yeah.
Tomlin hits the back iron. Rebound,
Good
Taren
rebound
Yates.
by
Nice
Yates.
job there by Yates. Looking down court, no look pass to Whytnie Miller. She'll step into a 3-ball. Back iron, right idea. Kinsey Atkins tries to come in and take away. Yates runs it down.
That's a good job of her to tip it to Yates, keep it alive. Atkins has so much hustle.
And I love the energy she brings to the ball team. Whytnie Miller drives, bounces it back to Atkins. Gall's going to come out and force the opposition to move the ball. On over Whytnie Miller in the left wing. Trying to get something drawn up. Whytnie Miller works on over to Kinsey Atkins. Picked up her dribble, got to get rid of it. She gets rid of it. It's a fight for the basketball, and there's a push by Gall. No call, and some smacking going around down there, and it might be on Kimmel. So that'll be on Kimmel.
Did they say 21? I thought I heard 23.
Yeah, it's Kimmel. Oh, I'm sorry, Anthony. I've been calling her wrong name the whole night.
Oh,
My
no.
bad. My bad. Anthony, my bad.
Oh. They need to convert the free throws when they get there.
And those are free points there.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony with the basketball. She'll kick it on over to Tomlin. Over to Marks. Nice
Good
catch.
steal.
Yates jumps and tries on the passing pass, tries to find her way through the contact, puts it up, puts it in.
That was a good move.
Nice job by Taren Yates, down 7-2-38. Triton has a little bit of that confidence. We'll see that zone defense. They can force another turnover. Kinsey Atkins on Anthony. On top. Gall finds Wolf. She'll try to dribble through the lane, goes up strong, and it's going to get fouled by Hostrawser on the way through.
That's Hostrawser's fourth.
This first shot drops. Back up by 8. She'll come now for her second attempt, as they'll be in the one away from the double bonus. Triton's in the double bonus.
That puts Wolf at 15 points on the game.
So Kinsey Atkins now drops over to Whytnie Miller. On to Yates. Yates will dribble into a jumper. Nice look there, not there. Rebound's going to go to Marks. Trying to force the turnover. They'll pull back. Tomlin onside, 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. Triton trailing by 9. Gall, quick hitter to Wolf. She's on the free throw line. Yates tries to tip it away. Finds Anthony. She'll go cross court to Gall. Dangerous pass there. Gall pulls it back down. Finds Tomlin. Shot by Wolf at the free throw line. Back iron too strong. Rebound Whytnie Miller. Minute and a half remaining. Triton's got to get some offense going here. Finds Abbey Viers. Quick hitter. Hostrawser banks open. Great ball movement there by the Blue Swish. Need a big stop and go down and try to get some points back up on the board. Gall now. Drops it back. Tomlin works on over, finds Anthony. Whytnie Miller on her. Long pass to Gall. Drops to Viers. She'll dismiss it. Marks goes up, puts it in. Something had to give there, and Triton gave on that one.
That's Mark's first points of the game.
Yates finds Hostrawser. Down to Viers. Couldn't quite corral the pass. Taren Yates straightaway 3. Puts it in!
Yates is up to 5 on the game.
So Triton trails by 6. That 3 ball was huge going into a timeout, 37.5. So they're going to have to really turn it defense into offense in a hurry on this one. You're good, bud. So you're down there, 37.5. Down 6, still plenty of basketball to be played yet. I mean, right now South Central's in the double bonus, so you don't really want to foul real bad because they've been shooting really well from the free throw line tonight.
They have been.
You know, you got those 9. I mean, Triton's 1 away from the double bonus, so you're down there. What kind of defense would you draw up to maybe try to force something, make them go full court?
I don't know. I try to do trap. Then once you get to the other side, go man. Because with trap, that leaves someone kind of open. Then in man, you're right up on them. You can try to force a turnover, get down there, try to get a 3, puts you within 3.
And see, the big thing here is Triton's got all that speed on that backcourt. And, I mean, you got a lot of very aware defenders on down there and on that floor for them. So, I mean, it'll be interesting what they can do here. So Triton pulls away from the press. Tomlin with it now. Heckaman is going to pull him up to the half-court line. On to Wolf. She's going to get freed up, goes in the lane. Abbey Viers looked like she had position. They're going to say no on the way through, and that's going to send Wolf to the line for 2 more. Foul's going to be on Abbey Viers.
We doing anything post game?
Well, we can walk down there and try. First shot's up, in and out. 20.1 remaining. Wolf now to attempt her second free throw. Goes through her routine, finds the place on the ball. Shots up, drops. And I'll go by 7. Triton's going to need a miracle to try to win this one. Ball's going to be tipped out by Gall.
Be cool if we could have a Tracy McGrady moment.
Hey, true.
Get 8 real quick.
I'm never going to forget that. Up to Taren Yates. Got to hurry here. 14 seconds. On to Whytnie Miller. Drives to Yates.
You got to shoot it.
Just need to attack the basket. Got to wait for the double dribble there. Hostrawser's got it. 3 seconds to Kinsey Atkins. She'll try a 3. Puts it in. And that's going to be the ball game. Triton's going to lose 35-31. I'll go down and get some stats from Tim. And we'll be right back here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Abbey Viers, 4 points. Atkins, 6 points. Trojans, 6 points. And leading out with 7 was Taren.
The South Central Satellites leading scorer was Amber Wolf with 16. Abby Tomlin had 10. Delaney Gale had 5. Faith Biggs had 2. And Libya Marks had 2. For Triton, Taren Yates had 7 points. Lexia Hostrawser and Kinsey Atkins both combined for 6. Abbey Viers had 4, so did Whytnie Miller, then Bules. And Alyxa Viers had 2 each. Atkins was probably 2 for 4 from 3. Taren Yates also had a 3. And Abbey Viers had 2 free throws as well as Alyxa Viers.
So Andy's down there. He's going to try see if we can get an interview, and we'll be back in just a little bit.
Too, right? Yeah, see? Is Gavin going to interview me?
Oh, yeah. Gavin's asking questions, too. I'm not going to do it all. All right, welcome back. Triton Trojan fans. Amanda here. O'Hara along. Gavin, Greer, and head coach Adam Heckaman. Coach, the girls played a really complete game tonight. I mean, as far as ball handling, they did a real good job handling the trap and the pressure.
Yes, that was by far the best game we played. That is going to be one of the best teams probably in Northern Indiana. Honestly, if they were in 1A, I thought they'd probably have a pretty good chance of making it pretty far, and I told the girls that. If we can execute like that, we're going to be in every game. We're going to have some chances once we start knocking some shots down.
And one thing for me, watching that backcourt with Kinsey Atkins and Taren Yates has been awesome. Then bringing Whytnie Miller kind of back there to kind of really rotate that basketball. They really attacked the middle with the press tonight, where they're kind of everybody's we kind of know everybody's going to be coming at us with the press, like you said in your interview on Times Union. But like I said, tonight the girls really grew in that game.
We did. We watched a lot of film on after our last game. We watched film, and I showed them. I said, the middle is wide open. That's where you break a press at. And I think they took that to heart tonight. Whytnie does a great job of being a little bit more of a calming influence out there. Taren and Kinsey are freshmen and sophomore out there. They get a little anxious sometimes. But I thought they did a really nice job of, once we got it there, coming at it and being aggressive at it, getting to the free throw line, and causing South Central some problems they hadn't seen yet this year.
Gavin, you got some questions?
The team played with more confidence tonight. What did you say to them leading up to this game to get them into that mood?
We just talked before the game. They just need to relax and play. It's just basketball. If they're aggressive, more often than not, you're going to get fouls called. It's when you play back on your heels that the other team kind of takes it and just goes with it. And I thought we did that tonight. We were stronger with the ball. We were aggressive, and we came at them. We just didn't finish some plays. Just came up a little bit short.
But, like I said, sometimes when you take a loss, especially to a really good team, like you said, one of the best teams up in Northern Indiana, what kind of things do you build on to go into Bremen on, next Tuesday night?
We're going to work a lot on shooting, I'll tell you that. But defensively, I told them, I said, that team's averaging 72 points a game in their first two games. And a lot of it was off of turnovers and steals. That's probably 40 of their 70-some points in each of the first two games. And we talked before the game about we need to make them work. If we can make them work, that's something they haven't had to do yet. And then we'll see how they respond to that. And I thought our girls did a really good job of that. I think we can build off that big time. The fact that we can hold a team down like that down offensively. If we'll play our positions and not get anxious and cheat things, then I think we're going to be pretty solid defensively, and I think the offense will come.
And that's one thing, like we were talking about earlier before the game, that offense is going to come. That defense is really creating the offense. And then you watch the girls. They'll get that outside shooting figured out. They're getting there. Kinsey had a couple really good looks, and Taren did too. This may have hurried themselves just a little, going to rush themselves on the shot, but like I said, that'll come with age and everything else. But as far as down the post, a lot of the stuff the girls were doing down the post tonight, especially rebounding and really fighting hard down there. They had to fight some tall girls down there in the post tonight.
Yeah, that's we worked a little bit on after the Argus game. I thought they played more physical than us, and Abbey decided tonight she was going to come out and she was going to show everybody that she's capable, and she played physical, and I think she kind of got the message that if she didn't step up and do a little bit more, she was probably going to be sitting by us more, and she didn't like that idea. So her and Lexia battled down there. Whytnie does a great job getting in on the weak side rebounds, and I thought Taren and Kinsey did a much better job helping out down there. The girls off the bench, Jaelyn, she played huge there when Lexia got in foul trouble. Alyxa gets in there and she battles, and she does exactly what she needs to do when she has the opportunity to get out there. She's a little undersized height-wise, but she's going to fight harder than anybody out there. And just gave us the minutes we needed out of her to give other kids a break. But those first five were playing well enough tonight. We kind of wrote it out with them and see where it went.
Yeah. So a little bit more fun note tomorrow. Tomorrow, dodgeball. Now, I've never broadcasted dodgeball. I don't think I've played dodgeball since maybe high school. So I know you're kind of running the show tomorrow. So what do we want to expect? I know you're playing, right?
No,
you're not playing. You're broadcasting? Okay,
yeah.
Well, Gavin's going to broadcast. So what kind of things are we going to expect for tomorrow?
I don't know, honestly.
Some people are going to get hit. We're going to get hit with some balls.
I'm expecting a lot of people to come and have fun. I appreciate the great support we've had and showing with this. I think we end up with 19 teams somewhere in there. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope everybody comes and has fun and realizes it's a fundraiser, and we're excited to have everybody here, and we'll see what happens. And we got a wide variety of teams. We got some junior high kids. We have National Guard has a couple teams. We had the fire department, the police department. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be interesting.
It's going to be interesting for sure. Well, Trojan fans, we're going to sign off here. I'm Andy O'Hara with Gavin Greer alongside head coach Adam Heckaman. Until next time, Trojan fans, remember the Trojan way.